Touch your head, hips, shoulders, toes. Head, hips, shoulders, toes. Head, hips, shoulders, toes. Do your dance like a pro. Do your dance like a pro. Hey, head.
Hi everybody, it's Jess, your go-to YouTube dance commentator, and we're here with a comeback. It's RIIZE and their music video, Do Your Dance. Based on the thumbnail, it may be more of a old school style, possibly. I could be so wrong with that, but I'm here for a good time, so let's go ahead and check it out.
Keep asking for this.
Head whack, hip slack, shoulder pop pop toe. Head whack, hip slack, shoulder pop pop toe. Head whack, hip slack, shoulder pop pop toe. Do your dance like a pro. Do your dance like a pro.
Hey.
쟤는 컷을 외잖아 원테이크까지. 쟤는 심바심보람도 후다 movie. 세상은 다 엔지 왜 겁먹어 싶고 뱉지. So much drama trying to take me down. I gotta keep a tally. 그래도 기사 남아 use 뜨거운 finish fireproof. 벽선 덮을 새끼나 벽을 밟고 넘어가.
Nice.
We sip the truth. 쟤는 dusty something new. Bum 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 긴장이 마. It's our time so turn it up. We rise and fall but on the beat. 눈을 깨고 끝까지. We be surfing this melody. 감각을 기우는 energy. We gotta move and celebrate. 'Cause
What's this drop gonna be?
touch your head, hips, shoulders, toes.
Hey.
Head, hips, shoulders, toes. Head, hips, shoulders, toes. Do your dance like a pro. Do your dance like a pro. Hey, head, hips, shoulders, toes. Head, hips, shoulders, toes. Head, hips, shoulders.
Highly danceable track.
Like a pro. Do your dance like a pro. Hey, style's never the same. Every fit that I fit is.
Oh, that's cool. No more names on my hip list. Hey. This feels like a performance video more than a music video. This is very dance-centered, which I have zero qualms with.
Touch your head, hips, shoulders, toes. Head, hips, shoulders, toes. Head, hips, shoulders, toes. Do your dance like a pro. Do your dance like a pro.
Cool. That was cool. I'm here for it. So not necessarily old school. It definitely gives like a Fat Man Scoop intensity, but more of a electronic sound to it, like Missy Elliott, like a hybrid kind of track. It's cool. I don't mind it. It absolutely gives way more of a performance aesthetic in comparison to a cinematic concept, which I love being able to see the dance. So hopefully we'll have a dance practice here released mighty soon so we can enjoy it and appreciate it from a fixed cam context maybe. What a good day in the neighborhood. Dance practice for Do Your Dance is here. Oh, nice. That's nice with the head and hands. Nice. Nice. I like how we phrase bleed from one 8 count to the next is nice. Hey. Ah, okay. They had to do a couple takes. This is a tricky section here. I'm sure. Ooh. Whew, that's a lot of energy. Yep. Yes. I like, thank God. We can be done. From the top we go. They had a couple tricky sections of this, specifically in probably near that tail end, probably where they needed to cut it, right? Oh, here we go. All right, so they're partying. This part's really tricky because I totally thought they were just hanging out, so it was very convincing. So they're passing off. That's a bit funny there. They send it back with the rock back. I like the poses. They're mirrored. Yep, where they goes head, shoulder, hips, toes. It's fun. So it goes head, hips, and then go hit, tap it with a little heel twist out of that. I like the toss of the legs. So it's a very trendy bag of movement, meaning the vocabulary of our choices are things that I've seen extensively in the social media space. I think it's fun. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. So I like the wiping over the mouth. The travel down on this choice right here was really interesting. It interrupted to really hit our music. That little dot dot. So we matched his words, how he's saying his words, and then we end up creating some subtlety with the energy shift in the body to transfer it over. I like the individuality on that. We take the head, sending it off to help us transition. I like the subtlety out of that there with the rocks. And then I like this moment there. He takes it, tosses it away. So we have redirections happening with the elbows and also the torso as well is really nice. We rock it back. And then I like the posture of our hold out of that is also nice. I like the every other windows on it. Good feature choice because no one's looking at us except for him at the time. So I like the subtlety with the heel and the head on that. Arms go up, we toss it high, and we redirect it a little bit lower. They rotate, and I like that you have your feature hinge around to make it look like he controlled that choice. The pulse of the rock back I thought was really nice. They drop it down. We have a little trio with two of our members framing towards the inside to keep that feature featured. They redirect outward. They look up to match his hand. New feature comes in. They walk away. Little gliding nuance I thought was fun. Rotate the hands down. End up accenting the elbow. Letting the head and the torso create and carve into the space, a transition. We have a lot unfortunately, is like a genuine note when you're dealing with an even number group. Not a big fan of hiding somebody in the back unless it's functional. I've already seen it a couple times. That's a note I always give, especially when you have groups that are as established as RIIZE. It has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with the composition. It just limits the creativity of the formation itself. You know what I mean? So that part was interesting. So they drop. Oh, was that a ripple? Hold on. Yeah, it is. That was cool. And we look, isolate it. Really nice to hear that wah, 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 wah. Then it goes to the speed change with the roll down of the ball of the feet with the body roll. I really like that with the head knock there. So it goes to the head, then it goes to the hips. That's such a gosh, that move itself could low-key date the routine because of how notable that move is in the basic form when you see it in the social media spaces. Not a bad thing, but it is something that you're like, oh, I know what year this came out in. You know, it's more so that kind of identifier. So I like the toes with the airtime on it. So they're creating tension and speed change to match through the flow, of those choices. The flow of the timing of the music and what's existing on the track itself. That's what I meant. So they have the arm, they toss it up, and then they hit it up. And then we knock it here to the mouth, and they go da-da-da-da. So they wave that hand really, really quick to match the quickness of it. So like the swimming of the arms, and then it goes toes. So it's more of a hinge choice with the lift of the feet in comparison to actual air time. I like it. It's similar to what we already saw, but it's different in framework. This little uppercut moment is fun. So we go out and they use the up part, it goes up, and then they use it to create this teeter-totter effect with the arm that's bent, with the arm that's straight. Then you hear that sound, so you get to hear that justified. Yeah, they rotate it with the wrist. That's cool. And have the arms, we toss it down around where the hips are, so it's easier to clock that, right? So they bring it out, in, up, the scuff out, and then they bring it with the shoulders, with the point down. I like the taps forward. I like the communalness of that with a brush away. So your feature did a good job there. He deviated. And then new feature alert. They speed change. Love it. And it's a beautiful environmental 101 right there, where they don't have to just go off stage for him to stand out. He is moving at a completely different rate, different speed, different density of content compared to everybody else. It was easier to see him, right? He kicks it. I love that. Going straight into some heel twists are really fun. Then he waves it out to match the speed change, and then he snaps right back in like a puzzle piece with a new feature and pulls it through. I like the shoulders with the squatted position was fun. We switch off. Now we're freezing in frame, so we have different environmental contributions, and they're honestly really fun, and they switch off your feature quite successfully regardless of where they've come from. Then we end up swiping it up. I like the arms to the wrists. I like the accents, the interruptions, just the isolations of the accents with like the knees and things along those lines. I like the head to the hips. And then I like the with the head. And then I like the travel down. The head knock is nice. The quick feet is also fun with the hop on it. Fun shoulder there. It goes high, low, high, then we pull, and then it goes da-da-da-da, which is cool. Now this part, I thought, is this the RIIZE? Is this a RIIZE logo? That would be my assumption, maybe. Possibly. That would be what I would equate to it. It does remind me of Lifeful Alt Rhythms. Oh, rest in power. So same choreo, I like the swim on that. Bring it in, they redirect. There's your toes. There's your arms with the hooks. And then it goes with the rotation again. So syncopated. Whereas repetitive in the head, hips, shoulders, toes, but we are exploring, or we're phrase bleeding. So what I mean by that is whenever you're having the do-do-do-do head, like the music that bleeds over into the 1 or into the next to 8 count, they are doing movement that caters to that transition. So I really like that because it adds complexity and it adds fluency of track that way, and it helps you be captivated a little bit more than just thinking that your choreography phrases are isolated to 8 counts. I think it's fun. Yeah, they hit it up like a pro. Do your dance like a pro. It is. I really don't know what this is. I'm going to go out on a limb and say either it's the RIIZE logo or it's something. It's a tag of some kind. So I'm curious if you know. I bet you know it way more than I do. So it's fine. So we bring it to the inside. I like the redirection to the inside. He redirects his body entirely and deviates from what everybody else is doing. They're going towards inside. He goes away. Then he opens it up. New feature, he shoots it, which is fun. I like the wave on that. This pulse going in with the heel to establish this pull and draw of the sternum is fun. Love that. He sweeps it. Love that with different arms on it is fun. So they end up doing, I've heard this called a Mary J. Blige. I've heard this called just a scoop step. I go be curious. With the party dance social scene, things are called different things depending on who you learn it from a lot of times. So I like the hand with the fit, sitting it out. That's fun. With the swoop is nice with a knock of the elbows. I like this swimming down with the torso is cool. Come on, speed change. Then we send it and hit it back. The knock is also nice. I like the wave on it with the lift. I like the rock back on that too. We take the head and we isolate it. We go head, and then once we hit that and we took it to where we want to go directionally, then we let the shoulders isolate further. So it goes into one of those. I love head isolations. Those are my favorite things. If I could specialize in anything, I would love to specialize in a head isolation. Yeah. It's my first thing I ever learned outside of a wave. I love that. So we have different choreo near the tail end here. I was just too caught up on the head isos. So we punch it, and we clap it, send the arms up, so it goes shoulders with the point, and then we brush the arms down. We hit it with a knock, and then we end up scuffing to redirect. Sorry, and we actually, oh gosh, it's not like ensemble and ballet, which is like you send the leg, you meet it to assemble. It's your assembling in more of a chug format. So I love the walk forward. I love that right here. Shoulder. Nope, not here. Sorry. There's your toes, and I like the walk on it too with the point. It's subtle and effective. Great transition wrist. They rotate it, they send it out, and then they knock, and then they rotate the arms, and they double it up. The punches are fun, and then another double to the elbow. We send it out, boom, and then we have a nice full rigid choice on the tail end. Spacing's a little bit close here compared to here. It's very equally spaced. But you know what? C'est la vie. That was a really fun one. I like that they're like, yeah! Do I get to go home? Do I get to eat lunch? I don't know, but I'm here for it. I'm going to say this is the tag. It really gives that impression. That's their logo. But yeah. I enjoyed this. Glad it exists. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more RIIZE and it's not on YouTube, it'll be on Patreon. The big reason is because a lot of their earlier tracks got mad blocked on YouTube, which was strange, specifically coming from an SM K-pop group. So I never know how the music videos will do, but the dance practices tend to be pretty safe. So if you want to see more, that'll be there if you don't see it here. RIIZE is near and dear to me because they were the very first Gen 5 group I ever reviewed for YouTube, which is why I always want to root for their success for that reason. I'm Jess, you know me, I know you, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.